If your back isn't completely destroyed after a set of pull-ups, you're probably not doing pull-ups. You're doing bicep curls on a bar, in the air. I know that sounds harsh, but here's the thing. Most people who do pull-ups are leaving 80% of the muscle-building potential on the table because they never actually learned to engage their lats. And the frustrating part? It feels like you're working hard. You're sweating. Your arms burn. But your lats? Barely recruited. Today, we're going to break down why this happens with actual science and exactly how to fix it in your very next set.
Here's what's happening biomechanically. A pull-up is supposed to be a lat-dominant movement. The latissimus dorsi, the big wing-shaped muscle on your back, is meant to do the majority of the work. But here's the problem. Your biceps are what we call a dominant synergist, a muscle that assists the primary mover. When your brain senses that the lats aren't being properly recruited, it compensates. It shifts the load to the biceps and the rear deltoids to complete the movement. And why do the lats fail to fire? Two main reasons.
Number 1, grip. Most people grab the bar with their forearms near vertical, like they're hanging from monkey bars. That position almost automatically locks you into a bicep-dominant pull. Research in the Journal of Human Kinetics confirms that grip position and shoulder blade positioning dramatically alter which muscles are recruited during vertical pulling movements. Number 2, scapular positioning. If you jump straight into the pull without first depressing and retracting your shoulder blades, essentially packing your scaps, your lats can't fully shorten and lengthen. They're mechanically disadvantaged before you even start pulling. The result? Your arms do the work. Your back comes along for the ride. This is not a strength problem. It's a motor control problem. And motor control is trainable, fast.
Think about two people at the gym. Person A does 12 pull-ups. Arms are burning. Forearms are pumped. Back? Barely touched. The next day, their biceps are sore, not their lats. Person B does 6 pull-ups. Slower, more controlled. The next day, they can barely lift their arms, but the soreness is deep in their mid-back, under their armpits. That's lat soreness. That's what we're after. Same bar, same movement name, completely different muscle outcomes. Now, here is exactly how to make every pull-up you do from today actually target.
Step 1, the dead hang reset. 30 seconds. Before you pull a single rep, hang from the bar completely relaxed. Let your shoulders rise up to your ears. Feel the full stretch. Now, without bending your elbows, depress your shoulder blades. Pull them down and back, like you're trying to put them in your back pockets. That small movement, that is your lats activating. Do that 5 times before you start your set. Step 2, elbows to hips, not chin to bar. Forget about getting your chin over the bar. That cue is actually what kills lat activation for most people. It encourages you to use your arms to haul yourself up. Instead, think drive your elbows down toward your hips. Imagine you're trying to put your elbows into your back pockets. That one mental shift completely changes the muscle recruitment pattern. Try it right now on your next set. The difference will be immediate.
Step 3, controlled eccentric, 3 count down. The lowering phase, the eccentric, is where the lats get most of their time under tension. Most people drop down in half a second. That's wasted training. Lower yourself slowly, 3 seconds down. Keep that shoulder blade depression the entire way. Don't shrug up at the bottom. Reset to the dead hang position deliberately. Step 4, regression if needed, the scapular pull-up. If you're not feeling this yet, or you can barely do 2 to 3 reps, start with scapular pull-ups. Hang from the bar, arms straight. Now, without bending your elbows, simply depress and retract your scapulae. You'll rise a few centimeters. That's it. Lower and repeat. This movement isolates the lat recruitment pattern before you add the full pulling load.
EMG studies on lat pull-down mechanics, which mirror pull-up musculature, show that scapular movement initiation is the single biggest predictor of lat activation during vertical pulls. Train this for 2 weeks, then return to full pull-ups. The difference is dramatic.
Pull-ups are one of the best upper body exercises ever created, but only if you're actually doing them right. The moment your arms take over, you've turned a lat exercise into an arm exercise, and you wonder why your back isn't growing. So before your next set, remember the 3 cues. Pack your scapula before you pull, drive elbows to hips instead of chin to bar, and take 3 seconds on the way down. That's it. Same exercise, completely different results. If you found this useful, drop a comment below. Tell me if you're a bicep pull-up person or a lat pull-up person. I want to know where you're starting from. Like this video if it changed how you think about pull-ups. Subscribe to Fitgevity for more evidence-based training content that actually makes a difference in the gym. And if you want the complete back-building breakdown, I've got a video coming on the exact weekly volume and exercise order that builds a V-taper. Hit the bell so you don't miss it.